Did you know that Russia is projected to have more military robots than soldiers by the year 2030? Sounds like something out of Terminator, right? But this isn't science fiction at all. This is the reality we're facing today. The future of warfare is here, and it's got a Russian accent. Forget nukes and tanks, folks. The real game changer is here, and it comes in the form of autonomous AI-powered killing machines. That's right, robots. The Russians have been quietly pouring resources into military robotics, and the results are terrifyingly impressive. We're talking cutting-edge tech that can outmaneuver, outgun, and outsmart even the most seasoned soldier. This isn't about replacing soldiers entirely, not yet anyway. This is about giving them a decisive edge on the battlefield. Imagine a squad of soldiers with a robot wingman, capable of scouting ahead, identifying targets, and even engaging the enemy with deadly precision. That's the future the Russians are building, and frankly, it's giving the West a serious case of the jitters. Let's be blunt. The US Army is playing catch-up. While we've been busy fighting yesterday's wars, the Russians have been developing the tools for tomorrow's. Our military doctrine, training, and even our equipment are all geared towards a world where humans are still calling the shots. But what happens when the enemy's robots are making those decisions faster and more efficiently than any human could? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The speed of technological advancement in Russia has taken everyone by surprise. Our traditional advantages, air superiority, advanced weaponry, and sheer manpower, are being challenged in ways we never anticipated. It's a wake-up call, a stark reminder that the battlefield is changing and we need to adapt or be left behind. So what exactly are we dealing with here? Let's delve deeper into the world of advanced military robotics and understand the implications of these technological marvels. What makes these Russian robots so formidable? What sets them apart from other military technologies, and why are they considered a game changer on the battlefield? Well, picture this. A tracked vehicle about the size of a small car, bristling with sensors and weaponry. It can navigate complex terrain autonomously, using advanced AI to identify and track targets. Imagine a machine that can traverse rocky landscapes, dense forests, and urban environments with equal ease. It can even differentiate between hostile forces and civilians, minimizing collateral damage. This capability is crucial in modern warfare, where the lines between combatants and non-combatants are often blurred. But here's the kicker. It can do all of this without any human intervention. This isn't some remote-controlled drone. This is a fully independent killing machine, capable of making life or death decisions on the fly. It can engage targets with a variety of weapons, from machine guns to anti-tank missiles, all while coordinating its actions with other robots and human soldiers. Imagine a scenario where multiple robots are working in tandem, sharing information in real time, and executing complex maneuvers that would be impossible for human soldiers alone. It's a force multiplier unlike anything we've ever seen before. These robots can operate in swarms, overwhelming enemy defenses with sheer numbers and precision. They can be deployed in high-risk areas where human soldiers would be at great risk, thus saving lives. The integration of AI allows these robots to learn and adapt to new threats, making them even more effective over time. The ethical implications of such technology are profound. The ability to make autonomous decisions about life and death raises questions about accountability and the rules of engagement. As we continue to develop and deploy these advanced systems, it's crucial to consider not just their tactical advantages, but also the broader impact on warfare and society. The future of military robotics is here, and it's reshaping the battlefield in ways we are only beginning to understand. The US Army recently got a taste of what it's like to face these robotic warriors in a simulated exercise. This wasn't just any ordinary drill. It was a high-stakes scenario designed to test the limits of human and machine capabilities in modern warfare. The soldiers, equipped with the latest in military technology, were pitted against an array of robotic adversaries, each programmed to challenge their every move. The results were, shall we say, illuminating. The debriefing room was filled with a palpable tension as officers pored over the data, trying to make sense of what had transpired. The exercise had revealed vulnerabilities that many had not anticipated, and the implications were profound. The scenario was simple: a mock assault on a fortified position, but simplicity in design did not equate to simplicity in execution. The fortified position was heavily defended, and the American soldiers had to employ all their training and tactical knowledge to breach it. They moved with precision, their every step calculated to minimize exposure and maximize effectiveness. The Americans had their usual kit tanks, armored vehicles, and highly trained soldiers. These were the tools of modern warfare, honed through years of development and battlefield experience. The soldiers were confident in their abilities and their equipment, ready to take on any challenge that came their way. The Russians? They brought their robot powers. These weren't just any robots. They were state-of-the-art machines, designed to operate autonomously and with lethal precision. Each robot was equipped with advanced sensors, weaponry, and artificial intelligence, making them formidable opponents on the battlefield. What followed was a massacre. The robots, with their advanced targeting systems and relentless pursuit algorithms, decimated the American forces. Tanks and armored vehicles were reduced to smoldering wrecks, and the battlefield was littered with the remnants of what had once been a formidable fighting force. The robots, operating with ruthless efficiency, infiltrated the American lines, taking out key assets and sowing chaos with impunity. Their ability to adapt to changing conditions and execute complex maneuvers with precision left the American soldiers scrambling to respond. It was a stark reminder of the growing capabilities of autonomous systems in warfare. The American soldiers, trained to fight a human enemy, were caught off guard by the speed, agility, and sheer relentlessness of their robotic adversaries. The robots moved with a fluidity and purpose that was almost alien, and their lack of hesitation or fear made them even more terrifying. The soldiers' training had not prepared them for this new kind of warfare, and it showed. The exercise ended in a resounding victory for the robots, leaving the US military brass with a lot to think about. The debriefing sessions were intense, with officers and analysts dissecting every aspect of the exercise to understand what had gone wrong and how they could improve. It was clear that the future of warfare was changing, and the US military would need to adapt quickly to keep pace with these new technological advancements. The lessons learned from this exercise would be invaluable in shaping the strategies and tactics of tomorrow's battles. The message is clear. The future of warfare is here, and it's automated. The battlefield is no longer just a place for human soldiers. It's a domain where machines and humans work side by side or even against each other. This shift is not just a possibility, it's an inevitability. The Russian military robots are a wake-up call, a stark reminder that we can't afford to rest on our laurels. These machines are not just for show, they represent a significant leap in military capability. The sight of these robots in action is a clear signal that the rules of engagement are changing. We need to adapt, and we need to adapt fast. The pace of technological advancement is relentless, and falling behind is not an option. Our military strategists are already hard at work, planning and preparing for this new era of combat. This means investing in our own robotic capabilities, ensuring that our forces are equipped with the latest and most effective technologies. It's not just about having the best machines, it's about integrating them seamlessly into our existing military framework. This means investing in our own robotic capabilities, developing new tactics and strategies, and training our soldiers for the unique challenges of fighting alongside and against autonomous machines. Our engineers and scientists are at the forefront of this effort, working tirelessly to create the next generation of military robots. Developing new tactics and strategies is crucial. The battlefield of the future will require a different kind of thinking, one that takes into account the capabilities and limitations of both human and machine. Our training programs are evolving to meet these new demands, preparing our soldiers for a world where robots are a common sight. Training our soldiers for the unique challenges of fighting alongside and against autonomous machines is a priority. This involves not only physical training, but also mental preparation. Understanding how to work with these machines, how to exploit their strengths and mitigate their weaknesses is essential. The good news is that the US military is nothing if not adaptable. We've faced down challenges before and we've always come out stronger. Our history is filled with examples of how we've overcome obstacles and emerged victorious. We've faced down challenges before, and we've always come out stronger. From the trenches of World War I to the deserts of the Middle East, our soldiers have shown time and again that they can adapt to any situation. And we've always come out stronger. Each challenge has made us more resilient, more innovative, and more determined. This time is no different. This time is no different. We have the resources, the ingenuity, and the determination to maintain our edge in this new era of warfare. Our innovation labs are buzzing with activity as scientists and engineers push the boundaries of what's possible, and the determination to maintain our edge in this new era of warfare. But it's going to take a concerted effort, a willingness to embrace new technologies and rethink our approach to combat. Our soldiers are ready, our engineers are ready, and our nation is ready. But it's going to take a concerted effort, a willingness to embrace new technologies and rethink our approach to combat. This is not just about adding new tools to our arsenal, it's about fundamentally changing the way we think about warfare. A willingness to embrace new technologies and rethink our approach to combat. Virtual reality, augmented reality, and other advanced technologies are becoming integral parts of our training and operational strategies. These tools allow us to simulate complex scenarios and prepare for a wide range of possibilities, and rethink our approach to combat. The future of warfare is not just about machines, it's about the synergy between human ingenuity and technological innovation. Together, we will navigate this new landscape and ensure that we remain at the forefront of military excellence. So what do you think? Are we on the cusp of a robotic arms race? Is the future of warfare destined to be fought by machines? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check back next week when we'll be taking a deep dive into the ethical implications of autonomous weapons systems. It's going to be a wild ride.